I got the reruns.
As a child, I didn't get the joke.
This is no time for cartoon jokers.
I feel like this level would perhaps benefit a little bit from having, like, a thing. Refuses to elaborate. Like, you know how in some levels, I think particularly in Mario Galaxy 2, I think there is a couple in, at least one in Mario Galaxy 1, where you'll get to a certain point in the level and there'll be some sort of indicator saying, oh, have you got so-and-so by this point? If not, you're missing some, go back. Because this level is like one long straight run with 99 red balloons.
I'll be on my way to prison.
Floating in the summer sky. I also want to believe, like, all these graphics that you see on the other TVs, like, this is clearly meant to be some sort of, like, televisual graveyard. And, like, I want to believe that these are all, like, the TV channels that we see are, like, scrapped level concepts that they never did anything with for the game.
The TV channels that Rez has already destroyed.
Yeah, we'll go with that, like Kid E TV and the Dull channel. Also, I don't know why the minecarts sound like French ambulances.
Like,
they don't actually, that's just me taking a dig against French ambulances.
French ambulances.
What do you have against the French, Tess?
I have French heritage, I could be a little bit condescending. No, it's just that their ambulances, I mean, I don't want to dignify Seth MacFarlane by saying that maybe he kind of had a point. He once described French ambulance sirens as sounding like and I mean, kind of! And sort of, with that in mind, we have this that goes, hoo-oo, hoo-oo. Like, what's... Oh, don't go down that hole, you'll die and it'll reset your progress. Avoid hole. Oh, I'm surprised that the ambient fire doesn't hurt you. Also, this bit here specifically reminds me of the big tree in the Beastmaker's homeworld of Spyro 1. Didn't have that pegged as a conversation killer, but there you go. Oh no, I said the secret word.
Hello.
And now one last hello. Why?
Damn it, you know, I can't unhear it.
What would you hear it as previously?
Hello.
Squeaking wheels?
But it doesn't... It sounds like someone going, hello. Like, I'm sure there have been multiple songs I've done this to, but I feel like Armenia 2019 comes to mind. Working out, ooh woo.
Woo! Whatever I build, I'm gonna burn down. I'm walking out, woo!
Ooh woo. Mashes up surprisingly well, well, actually it's not surprising at all, with Believer by Imagine Dragons. And similarly, the opening verse of the UK 2016, he does just straight up go, oh whoa.
Joe Furry confirmed?
And here I would have thought it would be Jake because his surname is Shakeshaft.
I forgot about that.
Also, I love how, like, even if you 100% everything else in the game prior to getting to here, you don't have enough for the next boss. Unless... Yeah, no, I don't remember if I've done the first gold remote bonus level, but even if I had the red remote from that, we would still need to do at least one of these next 3 levels to open the next boss. And, as well, for good measure, if you're playing the N64 version, your options are this one, that one, but not this. This level just doesn't exist in the N64 version.
Random.
We don't know why. So, Poltergex, Honey, I Shrunk the Gecko, or This Old Cave. Or, I don't remember if I went and did Lava Dabba Doo. So, secret 4th option exists. Where are we going, chat?
Secret 4th option.
Works for me.
Yeah.
You can, jump down. You can void out to get back to the start.
Yay.
And I could have sworn that, like, if you jump down, there was no loading screen. It was just like it'll just, like, seamlessly teleport you to directly above the starting area, but apparently not.
It's tail time.
Badu. Not to be confused with Baidu, the Chinese social network, or is it Chinese Google?
To the
The
English
River
Google.
of Fire.
I do. Badu.
Now I wonder if there's great balls of fire.
Nice one.
I've typed in Badu, like BADOO, and it's given me a dating app.
Oh. Maybe it's BAIDOO. Maybe I'm just confusing everything with everything. Now, this is the first of 3 gold remote bonus levels,
I love antiquing.
and you don't, there are no silver remotes here. There is 1 red remote. In the 3rd bonus level, there are 2 red remotes, but don't worry about that. There is 1 other secret collectible, though. And I only know for certain where that is in the 3rd level, because I found it by accident when I was practicing. So I will try to find it here. It has no bearing on completion. Also, as you might expect from a bonus level, it's not meant to be easy. It's not hard by any means. It's meant to be a bit of an endurance bonk. It will bonk you on the head if you cannot endure.
Oh, I think I do see the great balls of fire.
Me at home. Me at the balls.
You at balls.
I'm at soup!
What do you mean you?
I mean, I'm at soup!
What store are you in?
I'm at the soup store!
Why are you buying?
Why are you buying clothes at the soup store?
Fuck you!
Creative, so little time.
Now, I don't know how you're supposed to make this jump. I feel like I've never successfully done it. Also, I'm looking at that sign in the top left, and all I can see it as is, no Prince Sidon. Ah!
I misheard that horribly.
Did you, though?
Oh.
I did, as no Prince Sidong.
Oh. Well, I mean,
Like,
his
Side penis is what I'm getting at here.
his front dong is the main reason people are so fascinated with him. Well, so I would imagine. I'm there for his winning personality.
Sure you are, Tess. Let's go with that.
Uh-oh, ancient lizard. It is fascinating to think about the implications of this as well, because,
Oh.
yeah, the tail continues to live after the body dies, so you have to kill that separately.
Yeah. And he has sinuses as well.
Sinuses? I hope so.
Sunglasses as well.
Ah. But yeah, it has kind of fascinating implications, because, of course, every level in this game takes place on, the prehistory channel is a channel, and Lava Dabba Doo is a program on that channel. So this level is a program on a channel. And we presume the channel in question to be completely, focused on, prehistory and ancient stuff. On that basis, do we presume it to be 100% documentary, or is it docu-fiction? And on top of that, considering this is the media dimension in the first place, can we presume it to be fully fiction, even if it's real to the media dimension? Is that not a layer of metafiction unto itself? All of which being to say, does Gex actually have ancient ancestors? How canon is it really?
Well, maybe it's just Rez trying to mess with.
We'll never know how that sentence ended, but you get the idea.
Yay!
Maybe it's mess with Gex.
If you can't stand the heat.
I'm not saying anything, but
Do I need to bonk you?
yes. Thank you.
Fire in the hole.
Which one?
Either way, we suggest you see a doctor.
Oh, flaming!
If your erection persists for more than 4 hours, call your friends. I am the best at this game.
Gives a new meaning to the term lava butt.
I wasn't aware it had an old meaning.
Diarrhea cha-cha-cha.
I've never heard it called that. And to think, I have my own inner inner rant about how, like, I feel like every time one, like, calls a doctor of some description, be that, you know, a GP or whichever variant of the NHS, okay, it's bad that I don't remember this. Is it 111 or 123, the non-emergency number?
111.
Okay. I feel like every time in my life that I've called that number, or otherwise had to confront a doctor vis-a-vis my internal problems, hold your beffigies. What's happening here? I need to cross-reference with a note that I have, because this might be... I'm supposed to be looking for a climbable... I do have notes on where the bonus secret bonus things are, and, like, why... Like, if I make that jump and grab that thingy, then I'll just die? So, like... Maybe I'll die anyway, who knows? Right, so... Those who know me will know that I have a bit of a history with, like, internal... Like, mostly, like, appendicitis adjacent... bees, that sort of thing. And every time that I've consulted a doctor, they have found some new euphemism for shitting. So no matter how well you know your own body, they will make you feel awkward as fuck for telling them, hey, my insides are bad, make them be not bad. Because they'll be like, hey, when was the last time you relieved your intestines? When did you last open your bowels? Like... I get that you're trying to keep it professional.
When was the last time you made your bum go woo?
Right? And, like, I get they want to keep it clean and professional and understandable, but, like, past a certain point, you are now, like, removing... I pressed the long jump button there and the game was like, what if you didn't?
The difference between this and Hades is no Ulrika.
Has Ulrika Johnson been cancelled?
To the Google.
But yeah, like, I fully agree that, you know, I would want, you know, game, please. I would want that, you know, my NHS onboarding process be as, like, you know, undifficult and, like, dignity-preserving as possible, certainly. But by inventing new ways of not saying shit, you're just making it awkward all over again, because I'm now having to decode, wait, is that this year's hot trending way of saying poo without saying poo? Or is this some secret other thing, and I'm going to accidentally say, oh no, actually the whole time I'm accidentally confessing to dying of onboard toxithritis of the toenail.
Onboard toxithritis of the toenail.
Fire in the hole.
I'm aware that I don't bear no resemblance to Sugar Conroy, and it is moments like these that I feel the parallels shine through somewhat. But, like, do you get what I mean? Like, just say poo. Aha.
Oui, baguette.
Please just say poo.
Will everyone please stop saying poo?
Would everyone please stop saying poo?
I was trying to do that to the tune of I Don't Feel Hate, but it kind of didn't land.
A poo?
A poo?
Just don't eat soap. Don't play with fire.
I am brute forcing this because I have seen where the secret thing is. Oh, it was here! I see. This was not worth it.
Oh.
But I found the thing I was looking for. There's 4 clump, please, and then a pachubus. It sounds like there's noise.
Fish what?
Who's crunkling? And back here there's an angry head and... Oh, the eyes are still there. We got the clapperboard. We got the clap, chat!
Ow!
Okay. And all...
I just clapped so hard out of that. What is
It's
that?
no time for cartoons.
The thing you said you just had to who turgled. Fucking
You
capture
did.
code that sentence.
Now, I want to say passing through the lava does damage to you, but, you know, Leroy Jenkins. Oh, yeah, it
Cut up
is.
his brain.
It is solid. Right, I don't know if that means I get to keep the thing I found or not, so now I'm gonna have to try that a second time. Just to be shaved.
Just to shave.
I'll shave your haircut and then you'll knock and thank me for the privilege.
Easy.
Okay, that didn't go as badly as I feared it might. And, like, knowing what that clapperboard item actually is, if this is so not worth the drama and honks glonkus. But I'm doing it anyway because I care that much.
What is that red dolphin-looking thing in the thing that had the cross-out thingy? It looked like a red dolphin anyway. I could be going slightly mad.
I think I know what you're asking, but for the sake of the viewers at home...
I'm not entirely sure how to explain it. There was like a signpost that had like a red dolphin-looking thing, and it had like the...
Oh yeah, not side on.
Yeah, there's lava worms, and that's a sign that's like, no lava worms. And confirmed, the thing stays gotten.
Hooray!
Now, as someone who is a rigidly erect prick when it comes to being grammatically correct, I don't know how to feel about the word gotten. Because, like, I know enough about etymology to understand where that will have come from in the history of our language, in which we enjoy this delicious tasty banana. We will enjoy it again at 1:07 AM.
This delicious banana.
But, yeah, like... I only recently found out that, and this has been reflected in the subtitles of this series, which I've been putting far too much effort into, that apparently putting a dot after Mr. or Mrs. as an abbreviation is an American thing?
You after the old sandwich in my pocket.
It always made sense to me to just, you know, have an abbreviatory dot. That's just a thing that makes sense to indicate an abbreviation has taken place. But apparently, in British English, you're not supposed to do that. Which I'm shooketh, which I'm aware is also grammatically incorrect.
I did not know this.
Well, I know that in British, the abbreviation for junior, they add a bonus R, or a bonus.
I feel sick.
You want to try that again without Discord eating your soul?
I know that in British English, the abbreviation for junior, they add a bonus N.
I mean, I've only ever known it to be interchangeable between jur and junior, so...
Oh, I see.
Oh, you mean that variation? I wasn't thinking junior has always been spelt with an N. What the flel?
The US spelling of junior is junior. Anyway, may I present one of the Lost Gex tapes?
You cut up his brain, you bloody baboon.
We get a fancy loading screen! I don't understand. So, for each bonus level, there is one... Well, each of... Okay, I guess we're 55% you. I don't know why it took me there. Maybe I just hit the menu without realizing. Each of the Gold Remote bonus levels, there is one of those Lost Gex tapes hidden within it, and it's literally just like a less than 10-second, like, CG scene, and it's just an animation of one of his lines that he says in the level anyway. And it's not, like, don't even necessarily always match up. Like, that one happened to be Prehistory Channel themed, but they're not always. I went the wrong fucking way, and neither of you told me.
Well, that's expecting us to be as familiar with this game as you are.
Well, excuse the house right out of the small incision between my left ventricle and my right toe. You're the one with the manual, you dingpot.
I mean, this is my first experience with this game, so I'm not overly familiar with
the one
everything
with-
anyway, so I have a valid
Yeah.
excuse.
Yeah, you do.
I'm the one. It's a manual, not a game guide, you shelf.
Well, I have a controller in my hands, whereas you have the entire internet stored neatly within a USB stick shaped like a butt plug that located itself entirely within your ear. You bookcase.
What the heck are these insults?
I don't know.
I swear, chat, sometimes I feel like I am the only adult in the room.
We feel that way too, don't worry.
What the heck do you mean? I have not... Promise me it's going to be alright.
Oh. Anyway, where we're going next? I feel like prehistory's off the table because that just happened, but I don't know why the camera is.
I'm partial to the Circuit Central.
I was then going to say that, honey, I shrunk the gecko.
Honey, I Shrunk the Gecko.
Into the light.
Gecko.
I feel like we touched upon this last time. Did we ever find out what an ACT step is, or what an ACT is at all?
I don't think we did.
Aggressively churlish teenager.
Tempt me.
Sir, you are naked.
Chung...
I feel like that's enough temptation right there.
Meow.
A chungus tentacle.
Oh!
A chungus?
Let the records show that you're the one who took it there.
I was trying to think of words that began with the letters and construct it in a sentence that made sense.
Okay,
The only
I'm
more
gonna
confusing
bleep
is
the fuck out of this, but for your benefit.
I mean, I do have those three features. Do, re, mi, fa, sa, sa, serving.
I ate.
And alternative answer: a Christmas card for. Oh,
Christmas card for Toe!
That's too many letters.
Tickle my grundle, it's Friday.
Hello
It's actually
there,
Sunday.
sweet friend.
Was I going to say, it's Sunday, it's the day before your birthday.
For those keeping track at home.
Like, as of recording this, it is the day before Tessa's birthday. By the time this video goes up, he will have probably aged by about 87 years.
Yeah.
How'd I
Like-
get him? Hex's head.
At the time of recording this, I've only edited like the first half hour or so of episode 1. Which,
Nice
to my friends
try.
here live in the moment, that will sound positively piss-ass. Once you've seen the video, you'll understand why it's taking so long.
I look forward to it.
And as I've been quick to point out amongst my friends, this was meant to just be a sloppy, low-effort series because I wanted to share a game with my friends and I wanted to share my friends with my audience.
Hi!
I'm sorry if you felt yourself to be more friend than that, but these are people I communicate with on a regular basis. Anyway,
Say hello to
and
the-
yet,
to the-
I fear I'm putting, like, I would say the same level of effort as I put into Tingle into this, and that was so not the idea. I was supposed to be winding down after how gargantua mammoth a project Tingle was. If anything, I mean, you won't have seen this yet because it's still in production, but obviously the viewers will because time.
time?
I've put more effort into the end slates of this series than I did for Tingle. And I feel bad about that, because, like, that was my one big, gigantic regret with Tingle, was how just fuck-ass the end slates were. Like, that did a disservice to how good the rest of the series was. But maybe that's just me being overly self-critical, because
where this came from.
that is a talent of mine. Holding space for feedback I cannot possibly receive, because nobody but me knows what the fuck I'm talking about at this point. Now, reminder, we are on the ceiling, so, enemies will still drop collectibles, but, they will fall, so you kind of have to intercept a little bit. Unless they spread out like that. It's fine, it's a big level, we might just have to take multiple paths. Or not, I don't remember.
Alright, who forgot gravity bill?
As if having one sassy poot-poot boy with the reference-making happening having a house wasn't enough, and now he's also with it. Sentences are hard!
Swallow.
It's not like English is your first language or anything.
You don't know that!
What smells like
I
salt?
mean...
Good.
Given the fact that I have met you personally, and know you personally,
You've seen my passport.
I actually
You've seen movies.
Brain
Brain cell!
I mean,
Fuck!
I mean, unless you pronounce your town of birth weirdly because you want to pretend to be Scandinavian.
Okay, there is deep lore what in mischaracterization? Okay, the actual context here is... Because I was always good at languages in school, that meant that I would speak a lot of not English, and when you're learning a foreign language, one of the first things they teach you is how to, like, introduce yourself and, like, where you're from and stuff.
File this under ouch.
And it's kind of difficult to make an anglicized, Nordic-sounding town name sound convincing in Spanish. So I just lean all the way into it and be like, I will just call it by its Old Norse name instead.
Obi-Wan has taught you well.
And to be fair, Sweden was my 5th place this year. Which is, I think, the highest they've ever been since records began, but, you know, maybe they're turning over a new leaf. With one notable exception, the 2020s has actually been a really good time to be Sweden, in my personal
Now
opinion.
that's what I call some tail.
They were 3rd with me, and yet neither of us wanted to sit with the Swedish flag when we did Eurovision this year.
Well, that's because I was still grieving the fact that 2 of my top 3 crashed out big time styly in the semis, and then my winner won.
And my winner qualified for the final, and that's all I can ask for at this point.
And your winner was my 4th place, so flag space was at a premium.
Yes. I mean, we put Sunmu in the corner.
Respectfully.
Like the corner that Tess and I could see from our perspective, from where we were sat. So we could still see Sunmu. We could still appreciate Daddy Ponte. What the heck? Like I said, my taste in men is questionable at the best.
I see your vision. Oh?
I mean, he looks good for 52!
He does.
Right?
Take that.
Anyway, these enemies can't be killed unless you activate them, and once you activate them, they start wandering around, and sometimes they poo out bombs.
Yay!
They open their bowels.
Explosive poo! There's been a poo explosion!
Do you want to treat them to the story? Also, when you get to here, if you're playing along, turn around. Every time there's muffins in my English bastard, I forget how to eat. I am a karaoke king, and I will take no criticism.
Yes. Next time I come over to yours, we need to find a karaoke bar and
I could think of 1.5.
Perfect. Anyway. Do I share the poo explosion story? It's not really that much of a story. I work in a care home. one of the carers asked me to clean a bathroom because there was a poo explosion, and it wasn't as bad as she was describing it. Like, really? If that's your idea of a poo explosion, then you have not seen explosive diarrhea, cha-cha-cha.
You've not had chance to point at someone and go, "Oi, pooey bum!"
Why would you do that?
Well, I don't know, you might be Danny Harmer in her sequel to Tracy Beaker. Well, no, okay, there actually is a sequel to Tracy Beaker now, so I can't call it that. There was a period of time where Danny Harmer had her own sitcom, and it was good. And she kind of...
Oh,
That's what I call
She kind of went into the brain space, and... Like, there was this, like, completely white studio set where, like, I guess stuff was happening inside her brain, and... I think it was her remembering how she met her, like, second friend. So she was there with her first friend, and her second friend, who was boy, was, like, some kind of bully, and then she got back at him by being like, "Oi, pooey bum!" And then things happened, and then they were friends.
yay! Meanwhile, if they were to do something like that for us, I don't know how it would be for when you met Alex, but for me it would just be like, hey, I follow Valentina on Facebook, and then I discovered that she shared your video, and I started following you, and then I messaged you about Russia, and now we're friends.
And I mean, at the very least, like, from my side of things, the way you and I became friends, and the way Alex and I became friends, is actually really similar. In that... It was like... we started exchanging messages and then just sort of never actually stopped. It just... like, you know how sometimes you're like, "Oh yeah, we should be friends forever," and then you stop talking after less than a day.
Uh-huh.
Well, this was like, if that didn't happen, in both cases, it was just... we started talking and then we didn't stop talking.
Exactly.
And that carried on for 10 to 15 years. Wow, okay, hold on now. As of November, it will have been 15 years.
And look how much better your life has gotten for it.
As of November, Tess.
Yes. So happy anniversary!
Whee!
Tess likes to think he's married to Alex.
We are that hashtag power couple.
I mean, they are married in an alternate reality, but then in that same alternate reality, let's not go there.
Oh, baby, a double!
A triple, even.
It's tail time.
A tail!
Should I be concerned about them, chat?
Yeah, probably. So, one thing that I do appreciate about both this and the other Circuit Central level is... hang on, Gex?
Tempt me, darling.
I mean, you're the one coming on to me in the entire nude. What I appreciate about these levels is they have this feeling of linearity, and then there's this, like, sudden, spontaneous fork in the road. A fork in the road where the men can eat a leg. And... thank you. And like, you'd be like, well, how do I know which mission I'm going towards? And weirdly, there is actually some good game design where the mission you're going
Where do
for,
you put the batteries?
there's almost a taste of love, a taste of what could actually rule both me and you. Yes. Like, I'll point out when we get closer to it, but, like, in the first, in www.com.com, for example, like, there's a mission that's all about, oh, cross the data bus bridges, and to get to the part level where that is, you have to cross a couple of those bridges to get to, like, that part of the fork in the path. So, if you're looking for a specific route through the level, and you do, like, a little mini version of the mission to get to the mission itself, then you know you're on the right path. And, like, it will be easy to understand once we get to the bit I'm talking about, but, that's the gist of it.
Thank you for reminding me of the existence of milkyhorse.com.
Milky horse.
Oh.
Now, I think I was saying to Alex how, like, these tunnels previously only really reminded me of Shadow the Hedgehog 2005 and Rayman 3 Hoodlum Havoc for the GameCube. Specifically the GameCube, I don't remember if it was on any other platforms. I have separate stories about the Game Boy Advance version.
Yeah, and now you just remind you of Milky Horse.
Yeah. So it was the Tunnel of Love, and now it's the Tunnel of Milk.
What game did you say, Tess, that was for the GameCube that you didn't know
more
whether
where
it was
this
on?
came from.
Rayman 3 Hoodlum Havoc. I know that there is a Game Boy Advance version, and I have separate stories to tell about the Game Boy Advance version, which I know is different. What I'm not 100% on is if there was a PlayStation 2 version as well. I feel like there probably will have been.
Yes. It was... Okay, it was available for the GameCube, the Game Boy Advanced, the mobile phone,
Oh.
PlayStation 2, Xbox,
Xbox!
PC,
Peepsies.
a console called the N-Gage,
I remember the N-Gage. Yeah, that was considered somewhat to be a peer to the Game Boy Advance.
OS X, PlayStation 3, and Xbox 360.
Wasn't there a version of Sonic Advance on the N-Gage?
Yep, and that is the entire reason why I know the Nokia N-Gage exists. Oh, I have seen them in the flesh. Like, when I was a child, I remember seeing them in shops.
What am I thinking of then?
The TI-82 calculator. Wait.
No. I am aware of a Rayman game, but I'm specifically aware of one on the Wii.
Probably, if not the Rabbids, then either Rayman Lemons or Rayman Oranges. Brackets, Legends and Origins, respectively.
What smells like socks? Did I do that?
It was Origins!
Rayman Oranges!
Because I don't think Legends was on the Wii.
It was at that critical turning juncture in the history of Rayman.
Oh, right. Oh,
It was on the... It was also on the Nintendo Ambulance. The Wii U!
Well, Legends was on the Wii U. Origins was just on the Wii.
Hello there, my secret friend.
Oh.
Aye. Don't threaten me with a good time.
Pardon my tongue, darling.
Oh man, that's what the panda said.
What?
I
Panda!
am fabulous.
Oh, you know, the.
But that's just a thing that happens sometimes whenever we make reference to a thing and then one of us is like, what? And then we're like, you know, the.
Yeah, like there's an infographic map thing of like, oh, what's the most common English language Google search complete for, like, how do I blank in various European countries? And apparently the most Googled thing in English in Moldova is how do I steal the diamonds?
Which diamond?
You know, the. And in every version of that map that I've seen, whatever the most popular one in the Czechia Republic has been aggressively redacted. So whatever they're Googling, they don't want you to know.
The angels in heaven.
They've had their check cashed.
Punch him for me, please.
Well, best I can do is just aggressively donking.
A little tongue now, a lot of
Yep.
ale later.
Get bamboozled, dick futt. Okay, so inside my head, there is a Scrabble board. And I am... At any given time when expressing an insult, I am obliged to use up as many tiles as possible.
Now that's what I call.
And sometimes we will end up with words like dick futt.
Dick foot.
With one T, thank you very twice.
Shut it.
Okay.
You heard the Gecko.
And I am obliged to obey.
Yes, obey, Daddy Gecko. What the fuck am I saying?
Well, I might be bad, but I'm perfectly good at it.
Nice try, big boy.
He can see right through me!
It's like he knew!
There is no fourth wall when Gex is involved. Is his father's name James, or am I smoking absolute pole?
Alex, you have the game guide.
Manual, not game guide. And,
I know what I meant.
no, I don't think his father's ever given a name.
Wild. And also, like, in the re-release, there's a load of, like, concept art and, like, game box art and stuff, including for the Japanese release of the first one. And all of the logos that like, feature Gex's name obviously have the English logo, but then also a katakana transcription that translates as Geksu. Which is weird, because I could have sworn that his Japanese name was Reno? I guess like Jay Leno, but with an R because Japanese?
Oh, I have a thing to say about that.
Please do.
Yeah, so the Japanese version... Well, first off, the Japanese translation of Enter the Gecko was... It was called Sliptail, I believe? And Gex was voiced by the late Japanese comic Mitsuo Senda. And from what I hear, the whole like graphics and the plot were kind of changed to like kind of be a vehicle for Mr. Sendo, and
the graphics, or at least the artwork of like first game Gex in Japan specifically did that thing of like, oh no, he's cute.
Yeah, which is funny because the Japanese translation of the first game was just that, a Japanese translation, straight up.
But surely the references won't have worked though. I mean, they had to change quite a bit just for the UK release, which, like, unless there's any reason why I shouldn't, shout out to Dale Winton. I think he died quite a while ago, but, he hosted Supermarket Sweep, and opening cutscene Supermarket Sweep mentioned what? Absolute childhood classic.
Yeah,
Died in, like, 2018.
It's still new news to me, damn it.
Yeah. Yeah, but, like, apparently the quips that Mitsuo Senda came up with were kind of old-timey and weird. So, make of that what you will.
I mean, this coming from the country where... And I'm not saying this in a derogatory way whatsoever. I'm saying this out of, like, cultural appreciation, and that's not me, like, covering my ass or being like, genuinely, a country who had in their charts in the 90s a song containing the lyric, Lady Navigation, you're fresh.
Can confirm.
This being Lady Navigation by Biz. Or Bizu, I guess. Anyway, so we're looking to charge the ACT steps, and to get to the ACT steps, we have to charge a single ACT step just to get there. So that's what I was saying earlier about, like, you do a thing to get to the thing, and then there's a baby.
That's also how you make children.
And cookies.
Yeah.
And tea.
Yeah.
And my wife.
And apparently Enter the Gecko didn't do very well in Japan, so...
That sounds about right.
There wasn't a Japanese localization of Deep Cover Gecko, the third game.
That feels unsurprising.
Yeah, which makes me a bit sad.
Why? You live in the part of the world that did get it.
Yeah, well.
And besides, as my last two, like, big bing bong booble Let's Plays have demonstrated, just because it didn't come out here doesn't mean to say that you can't.
Yeah.
Tingle and titchity touchity ting tong time. Which is the official English name.
Touch Detective 3 for those of you that don't speak Esperanto.
Thank you. Anyway, the thing with this level, of this mission, rather, is touch the steps to charge them up. Well, touch the steps while charged up to charge them up, and then they'll sort of fly into place, and you sort of need that to get to up here, because there's another one that takes you the rest of the way that's like... You can't climb all the way up here on a single charge, you need to charge the other steps so that they're in place to give you a shortcut to get to where you need to be to charge this one up to get to here. Hopefully that made more sense than anything else I've tried to say at any point in this entire conversation. Kill me!
Why aren't you stopping me?
It
isn't working, sorry.
Aww.
You asked me to kill you, and I'm trying my best with the bonks.
Maybe next year.